Hey everyone, TC's Views here, and I am the 40-year-old Naturalista giving you tips and tricks on how to take care of your natural hair now that you're in your 40s, or maybe you are in your 30s creeping into your 40s, or maybe in your late 40s creeping into your 50s. Doesn't even matter. The one thing that you and I have in common is how to take care of our natural curls. Now, the last time we spoke, I shared a confession with you that I wanted my 4C curls to be a little bit looser. So I threw a texturizer in it and it was an epic fail. It ended up just straightening my hair. After about 1 month of new growth, I said, all right, time to take it low, low, low. I went to my barber and I said, hey, Papi, please just cut it all off. And this is what he gave me right here, nice and low. Now this is actually 4 weeks old. I need to go ahead and get a fade and get some more dye on the sides. I'm going to keep the gray that's right here because I like that. That's my signature look, but going to dye it and then just trim everything and just continue to rock this low, low, low cut. I like it. You like it? Now, how do I take care of my hair? I do the same thing that I was doing from before. I saturate it every day. I co-wash it, which is just conditioner. You leave it in there a little bit and then you rinse it out. Boom. Then I take my black castor oil. I have notes here so I don't ramble on. My coconut oil and shea butter, and I just rub it in. Now the black castor oil, I focus on my weak spot right here, and I think it's doing a whole lot better. And then I put the coconut oil all over, and on the milder days, I'll use shea butter. If it's too hot outside, I don't use the shea butter because I feel it's just too heavy on my hair. Then I take my brush and I brush it down. Why? Because I got some waves. See? Waves on Swim, so they hate on him. It's just a soft bristle brush, and sometimes I dampen it, but I make sure that I brush my hair before I walk out the door. Some of the lessons I've learned since I got my hair cut low, low, low. My favorite hats, they just don't fit anymore. They're just like, I'm just like a bobble doll. This is one of my favorite hats. It's in the intro to the 40-year-old Naturalista. And yeah, it doesn't just stay anymore. So I went out and bought a hat that fits. And see, this fits. Nice. It doesn't move. I can wear it to the front, tilt it to the side, boom, boom, boom. Other lessons that I've learned, you see this pen? I used to be able to stick it in my fro and use it as my fro as a pencil holder. That don't work no more. The other thing that I noticed, given that it's summertime, whenever I go outside, I have to make sure that I put sunscreen on my scalp, especially on my weak spots, because the sun beams down and it's like steaming, like, whoa, what's going on? Need some sunscreen. I also have to walk around with a scarf just when I go into places that's really, really cold. We had gone out to dinner the other day and my scalp was so cold. And so now I do this number. It works. I love my haircut. A lot of other people love my haircut. If people don't like my haircut, I actually ignore the negative comments. I don't even see negative comments, which means I must be doing something good. One of my viewers had written into me to share their experience about their weak spot, and they were going through the same exact thing that I was going through. What can I do to get it covered up? How do I manipulate my hair to get it to hide the weak spots? The interesting thing about this woman is that she is a white European, and she watched the video and she was able to connect, and she shared her story about how she had a very difficult time finding wigs that would suit her, because whenever she went into the wig shop, all they had were blonde wigs, and so she had to go online and order them. And as some of you may know, you have to try on the wigs to make sure that, you know, it looks right on you. Now, this woman is a brunette, so she didn't like the way that the blonde wigs looked on her. So she was like, she didn't understand how come all of her wig shops within the town that she lives in, Germany, didn't have brunette wigs. Anyway, she figured it out, but point is, she shared her story, and she is not a woman of color, which made me realize, you know, being the 40-year-old Naturalista, it's not just about people and women of color. It's about anybody who has natural hair. Point blank, period. Which leads me to the next thing. If you go to the previous video of my confessions, you will see in the comment box somebody asked me, now that you have a texturizer, do you still consider yourself a Naturalista? Well, not anymore, because I cut it all off. I cut off all that processed hair. So I am still a Naturalista. Okay? And finally, I wanted to address something that's very near and dear to my heart. If you are thinking about becoming a Naturalista, it is an emotional process, because you may see other people out there, especially within the media world and social media, who has this long flowing wavy weave and or relaxed hair, and you want that. Don't go natural if that is what you covet, okay? Because you're not going to be able to take some of the comments that some of these social media mavens will say about Naturalistas. Like, for example, there's a couple of them out there who's like, oh, I need my weave, I gotta have it, I can't do the natural thing. And you know, some of you Naturalistas have no business being Naturalistas, because you some of y'all look like you have a Brillo pad on your head. I was like, really? How can you say that? They're young people watching, they're young kids watching. Watch what she's saying. Point is, girls, ladies, and gents, do not pay attention to the negative feedback from people who aren't rocking the natural hair. If they can't help you and your natural hair journey, do not listen to them. However, don't go natural until you are emotionally ready. Okay, my rants and raves are now over. If you have a rant or a rave or questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment box below, or shoot me an email at tcsviews@gmail.com, or hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, where? At tcsviews. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. I am TC's Views, the 40-year-old Naturalista, giving you tips and tricks on how to take care of your natural hair and yourself. Toodles.